So in this video, what we are going to do is discuss a number of different topics based on these two drawings. So first of all, the question gave us an isometric projection and they asked for certain things, right? So first of all, they asked us to redraw the given isometric projection and then using orthographic projection produce the following views in first angle projection: a sectional front elevation AA, a plan, an end view in the direction of the arrow B, include projection symbol and include 5 dimensions, right? So let's break down what we have. So this video will not actually be a drawing video, but it will show you how to analyze to get to the solution, right? So this is the question to the left, and we have the solution to the right. Lovely. So we know what we are given is an isometric. All the receiving angles are a 30-degree angle, right? Then they ask us to produce an orthographic projection. So from that we know it's 2D, 2 dimensions, right? First angle or third angle. In this case, they ask for first angle, and we know first angle, the front comes first, right? So it doesn't matter if it's a sectional front or regular front. That front will always come first. So a sectional front elevation AA. Now with sections, we are going directly through the center and cutting the object into 2 equal parts. But that section, right, is going to be 1/2 of the drawing. So that section is called a full section. Alright? We know there's a half section, but in this case it's not a half section because the entire front would be sectioned. Now if we had a symmetrical object like the end here, how the end is symmetrical on both sides, and they had asked for a half section, then directly from the line of symmetry to the end of the object would have been section, and then the other end would have been the regular end elevation, right? And that is called a half section, right? So there's another part of the drawing or another drawing that we're going to look at an offset section, right? Now this, as we said, is a half section. It cut directly half through the object, and we only show that 1/2, right? So here we have it. So we have a little indentation part here, right, which would be this part. We know the section lines and we use the hatching tool for that. Let's look at the settings for that. So in this particular section lines that we have here, we use the scale as 20 and the angle stayed at 0, and we use the section ANS 131, ANSI 32, sorry, 31, ANSI 31. That's the section that we use, right? Section A. Then we went on and we produced our plan, right? And we also input the section line here for the plan, and then we have the end viewing in the direction of B. And remember, we are drawing in first angle, so the front comes first, the plan, and then we have the end. Okay, so now let's move on to the other question, which is this question here. Right, in figure 13, draw in third angle projection a view in the direction of R, a view in the direction of P, a view in the direction of Q, a section TT, and show 8 main dimensions, right? So one of the things that we did not show here were our 5 main dimensions, right? So that is incomplete. So we could go ahead and insert our 5 main dimensions. It could be from either view once it totals 5. Okay, and our symbol, yes, we forgot our symbol as well. So we need to include our projection symbol. Let me see if I have access to any of those here. I need a third and a first. Okay, so here we have a third. So this drawing is going to be a third, and we'll use this one as the first. Alright, so let's do a quick edit. Let's try something. Okay, so here we have our first angle projection, and then we have our third angle projection symbol. Yeah, lovely. It's nice in the back, great. Okay, so let's look at this quickly. Right, so they did not ask us to reproduce this isometric, right? So let's look at the plan. So the plan is actually the view from the top, right? So this is our plan here. We would like to show the hidden lines. Okay, so from the plan we would not see this little cutout to the bottom here, but it should be shown hidden. That's how we have it here, right? We're going to see straight through, and we're going to see straight through for here, right? Now the front, right? Because they asked for a regular front, right? That's simple, straightforward. We're going to see this face, and we're going to see this face, and then we have this circle going through, and we have this square going all the way through as well. Okay, so circle, and then we have the square going all the way through. Let's look at the sectional front, right? So I place the sectional front at this side here because they asked for two fronts, and yes, they did mention that they wanted it in third angle, but we have no choice in this case. Okay, so let's just look quickly. Now if we look at where the sectional line is, we will see that it's off from the center of this circle compared to the center of the square, right? And so it's as though we take the knife, we cut all the way along here, and then when we reach here, we push back the knife and we cut straight out, right? So that's called an offset section. Offset. It's offset from the origin, okay? And we simply draw the object like that, offset. So we'll see the circle and we'll see the square, through the square. And then we use our sectional lines to represent where we cut. Okay, so that is it for this video.